Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to the Kena Bridge of Spirits full playthrough walkthrough on Master Spirit Guide difficulty. In this final section of the walkthrough, we're going to fight the final two bosses of the game and end it. This is a 100% walkthrough, so we've already completed everything there is to get in this game. We are currently rot level 5. We've found all 100 rot. We got all the hats, upgraded all the abilities, and all that's left is to fight the final bosses. This is a Let's Play style walkthrough, so I'm recording as I play and as I talk. So there will be like multiple attempts on bosses for sure. So just check the timestamps below for like when I actually kill the boss. So this boss here, there is a break between the two. So if you defeat this one but die to the next one, it's okay. This boss right here is just a straight up 1v1 duel. You got to be really confident in your ability to parry. That's what's going to get you through this fight. If you are not super confident with your parry, what I recommend doing is just sort of practicing on the boss. Like, go into this fight without the idea that you're going to beat it, and then just sort of learn his moves. He will have one string where he blocks 4 of your attacks in a row. It's really obvious when this is happening. It's like a pink sort of thing, and it makes a different sound. After the 4th hit, he will always do the same backhand sword swing. If you can practice timing on that and be able to parry it basically every time, you should be fine against this boss, because that's sort of how the rest of his attacks are. He also has 2 abilities where he sort of goes up in the air. You want to wait for his mask to glow orange and then shoot him in the face with an empowered, just regular charged R2 arrow, and then he will drop to the floor and you get a ton of free damage. So I'm going to try to bait out an ability here where he slams his staff into the floor. This, yes. So you want to shield dash through this and then start hitting him. Yep, just like that. You want to parry as much as you can. Alright, so this teleport, he's going to go to the other side, and then once his mask starts glowing orange, that's when you want to shoot him. This will cause all those... What? Alright, maybe I missed, but that was weird. Basically, you want to shoot him in the face when his mask is glowing orange, and then you'll be able to drop him to the floor. I don't know what that was. I was mashing L1 there. This is the weirdest fight ever. Yeah, that's fine. That was very strange. I feel like I hit him square in the face with that arrow, but it did not drop him. Very weird. Let's try it again. So I noticed that if I just shoot him with an arrow at the beginning, he has a higher chance of doing that big cone. Really? Let's try this again. There we go. Strange. So you want to do your best to leave one full rot point in your inventory. This way, you're able to heal yourself. Yeah, so I'm literally going to turn around, grab that flower. I'm honestly a little confused as to why... Okay. Let's heal. And then he's going to drop a lance into the ground. When that happens, you want to double jump over it and then shoot him in the face. I'm giving him some time right now. All right, there's Corrupt Toshi. That was really close at the end there. So, with Corrupt Toshi down, we cleanse him. I'll skip the cutscene so I don't spoil anything for you. And now it's time to fight the final boss. So the final boss of this game, I mean, spoilers at this point. If you don't want to be spoiled, stop watching. I hope that Corrupt Toshi helped. That, you know, those tips helped. Final boss time. This boss has 3 phases. Sort of like 3.5, really. In the first phase, you want to shoot arrows at the purple crystals that are on the boss's body. And then this will sort of down him. You can deal some damage. And then after you do this for a little while, you will be transported to a series of combat challenges with various enemies. Once you get through that, you'll be transported to a platforming section. And then after that, you are transported back to the boss, and then you have to use your rot points to rip things out of the boss. And once you do that 3 times, the boss is dead. I have heard that this boss is incredibly difficult on Master Spirit Guide difficulty. I haven't tried it myself. This is the first time I'm seeing it on this difficulty. Full disclosure, I think I spent 40 minutes on Corrupt Toshi total. I just kept stopping the recording after like 10 minutes of attempts, and because you wouldn't want to watch that. But so we'll see how this goes. But once you're ready, step through the gate. There's actually like a little story piece to do first. So this is the mountain shrine. There's nothing here. There's no new collectibles or anything. So just follow the path, and then we'll get a little bit of story. Alright, Corrupt Rot God, Phase 1. In this phase, you want to do your best to not take any damage. I'll show you how to dodge everything, but the reason you don't want to is because you can't heal for a long time in this fight. Alright, so you want to shoot 4 fully charged arrows into the purple crystals all over his body. 4 will cause one of the areas to explode. I don't know why I'm not getting this. This is a grab, just shield dash on through that. That grab is devastating, so just be careful. Okay? I'll let my arrows replenish here. So this, he's going to scoop up some ice. Just dodge it. No big deal. He does sweep with his left hand like that. Just shield that. Don't try anything fancy. And those are basically... He also has a bull rush, but that's kind of rare. Anyway, there's that. Sometimes you can get him to bug out and just stare at you. I don't really know what causes that, but it's nice when it happens. Alright, so this big slam, just jump when you think he's about... Like, once you notice him sort of staggering to fall. Alright, let my arrows replenish. You can also, like, throw bombs at him and get them to attach to the break points. If you do that, great. Okay. It only deals like 1 HP of damage. But if you do that, great. Just try to shoot the bomb yourself. This way it deals extra damage. Because even though you don't have rot, you still have like your upgrades and stuff. Alright, so phase 2, we're going to fight a lot of ads. A few waves of ads. As soon as it starts, take a look at the orb in the sky. That's going to be a moth. So just shoot an infused arrow as soon as it, or not infused arrow, but an charged up arrow as soon as it goes. Always be moving the camera to make sure you can see your enemies, because things can get out of hand here, and the targeting in this arena does not help. All right, next wave, Got some moths again. Just go ahead and shoot these. There is a villager. He's really easy to lose track of. He likes to hide. And then we have these guys. Oh boy, I did not mean to use that much shield. Okay. Alright, I don't really know what's happening here. Okay, great. Cool, so let's take care of these guys. Be careful not to push them too far out of the arena because you can't go get them, and sometimes they won't follow you back. Alright, so once that wave is done, the Tori E gate activates. And then when we go through here, we're going to have to fight Wood Knight and a bunch of mobs. So kill the moths, kill the villagers, then focus on Wood Knight. You have no rot, so you can't use Rod Hammer or anything like that. So we are just going to use bombs and arrows to kill him. It's cheesy, but it works, and we don't want to take any damage. So in the beginning, Wood Knight really isn't going to do much. He's just going to be like in his activation stance. Okay. Oh, that was really something else. All right. So still get the courage points out of him. That does deal some extra little damage, which is nice. But for the most part, just bombs and arrows. We're just going to chip away at him. That's all we're going to do. Just bombs and arrows. For some reason, I'm getting some decent parries here, so I'm going after him. Oh, please come back in. Yeah, like, I don't feel comfortable actually trying to parry him all the time. I mean, I say that and then I do it. So what do I know? Exploding the bomb yourself does more damage. Just keep that in mind. Ugh, I hate that bug. It's so annoying. If you're far away from him, he has a propensity to throw the boomerang, so just block it or dodge it, whatever you want to do. You can also parry the boomerang. I don't really understand it, but it does happen. Again, I know this is a cheesy strategy, but it really works. All right, that's Wood Knight. Cool, so we're going to get 5 rot back, enough for 1 rot point, and then we're going to go fight the boss again. The boss gains a new ability, which is a laser beam. It looks a lot scarier than it is. Basically, for the laser beam, he's going to back up, and then we are going to track left, and then all we're going to do is once he starts firing it, look to the right, and then shield dash in this direction, and you'll go right through it. Other than that, it's the same as Phase 1. We just got to break the crystals off of his body. Also, there are healing flowers now, so once you build up a rot point, feel free to heal. I got a little cocky there. I can't lie. All right, so he's going to do a laser now. So there's track left. Then zip right. How is it? Threading the needle on this one is really tough. He does not like to give that one up. Oh my god. Yeah, these inside ones are really tough to get them to give you. There we go. You just don't want to leave the arena. That's really what you don't want to do. I know that sounds really obvious, but it can be tough to remember. Laser again. I'm actually going to heal. Ugh, come on, dude. Okay, so in this next phase, it's just platforming, and then we go back to the boss. So no combat. Unfortunately, no heals either. Even though we're about to get every single one of our rot back and 5 rot points, they didn't put a healing flower in here, which I feel like has to be deliberate. Anyway, you want to zip along these platforms. This requires a leap of faith. I think of the movie Inception every single time I say that. All right, then throw a bomb onto this rock. The platform you're on starts crumbling, so be quick. Jump along here. And then there's a flower for us right here. And then we're going to shoot 2 more flowers. Okay. Beautiful. All right, then get the rest of your rot back. All right. So the final phase of this fight is insane. The boss doesn't do much physically. He can jump into the mountain in the distance and then emit a big shockwave. It takes a long time to get to you, but you want to do a shield dash through it. There will also be a lot of ads around. The moths just kill them, but the villagers try to bait out parries, and as long as you have... Oh, you can't change your upgrades. As long as you have the upgrade that allows you to get a rot point after a successful parry, that's really good, because you need a rot point to rip a spear out of the boss. That's basically the objective of this phase, is to rip spears out of the back of the boss. You gotta do it 3 times and the fight is over. So just build rot points, target the boss, rip it out, rinse and repeat, and just try to manage everything. The boss can summon lightning. Shortly after this lightning happens, there will be red auras on the ground. These will emit into rings of fire that you got to jump over. I've made it this far several times. I've never killed him, though. So let's do it. And all the healing flowers return, which is why I'm not shy about healing in the previous phase. All right. So there's a lightning. Yeah, and then that. Okay, rod point successful. Shield dash through that, pick up another rod point. Oh, God. Just try to manage the moths. Don't worry about the villagers too much. Wow, buddy. All right, this is it. Send a rod up there. It rips it out. Ow. Why am I down to 1 HP? Alright, he's going to do a laser. Just dash on through. Come on, buddy. I need a rot point. That's 2. Oof. Need you to glow gold, my boy. Start glowing. Got him. That's the boss. That is Corrupt Rock God on Master Spirit Guide difficulty. Congratulations. That took me an hour and 30 minutes of attempts. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This is the only walkthrough, like, of this type that I'm editing because of how long this took. Corrupt Toshi took me maybe 40 minutes, plus the 5 minutes in this guide, and this took me like an hour and a half. This was absolutely incredible. One of my favorite bosses of all time. Seriously, I think I love final boss fights that like really incorporate everything you've learned so far. Yeah, so really, really good. The final meditation spot here is the end of the game. So once you rest at it, the game will be over. And if you followed along with this 100% walkthrough, this will be your 12th and final meditation spot.
Only one spirit left for you to help.
Okay, light the shortcut. You could warp back here anytime if you like. It is a very scenic view. Okay. And that's it. That is the game on Master Spirit Guide difficulty. I think this took me like... Let's see, I got this game... It came out the 21st, right? It came out the 21st. I got it the evening of the 19th. So this took me a week. It took me 8 days to do twice. So once regular, and then once again... once regular, then once again on Master Spirit Guide, and to make all the videos. I will say, I really, really enjoyed this game. Kana is such a cool... How do I get in here? This is weird. It just put me at the shortcut last time. There we go. All right, so I'll just warp back to the village. When this game was shown originally, I think it was shown at the PS5, not reveal event, not when they showed the console. That was Demon Souls. That was the big thing. I think they showed this game when the PS5 was first announced, or acknowledged even. I knew I had to play this game. I thought it looked so gorgeous, and it does. I'm playing this on PS5. I will say I do wish the performance was a little better. It gets kind of low frame rate often if there's a lot going on the screen, which, I mean, to be fair, is just something that happens, but it's like, I don't know, it's a PS5, man. It should not do that anymore. I don't know how it happens on PC, but that's like my only complaint of this game, that and the targeting and the camera sometimes, and tiny little bugs here and there. But this game is fantastic. I cannot recommend Kana Bridge of Spirits enough. I know you're not really looking for a review, but I loved my time with this game. I only have a couple trophies left. I just got to get like the weird ones, like kill an enemy by shooting your own bomb out of the sky, and destroy a mage with its own orb or with its own bomb. I'll figure out how to do that. But yeah, I hope these walkthroughs have been helpful to you. I really enjoyed my time with this game, and I really enjoyed making these videos. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Kana Bridge of Spirits, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The link for that is in the video description below. The next game that I will be covering on this channel is Metroid Dread, so I hope you join me then. I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.